coming awry. The day I was born was the day the world collapsed. Those that survived had to make new lives underground. Up above there was nothing but ash, and cold, and death. People thought it would last forever, but without us up there, life returned. I was 6 years old the first time I saw the sun. Mom and Dad were heartbroken by what they saw. The world they'd known gone forever. But not me. I'd never seen anything so perfect. We weren't the only ones who'd survived, and slowly, but surely, our little community grew. It wasn't always easy, but for a time, there was peace and prosperity. A new home, a new life, a new normal. But, like all things in this world, it was too good to last. The Highwaymen came from the east, led by a pair of sisters. Twins. Said they'd heard about our little paradise. Said they wanted it for themselves.
Fingers off those
Just took a chance.
Let's see what they want.
Took everything that was earthly.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Santa delivered a whole damn train full of presents.
Far Cry New Dawn is the new standalone sequel set 17 years after the events in Far Cry 5 in Hope County. The map and setting may be the same, however, after the apocalyptic events in Far Cry 5, the whole land has undergone a transformation. This has breathed new life into the desolation of Hope County. The wildlife has evolved, with new species of beast roaming the land, from albino deers to ferocious bears to pack-hunting wolves, wolverines and more. In New Dawn there is a new enemy, the Highwaymen. Land scavengers, led by the infamous twins Lou and Mickey, who are out to claim everything in Hope County for themselves. The army they possess will stop at nothing to control everything and everyone, and in their eyes, you're either a problem or a problem solver. There's always something going on in Far Cry New Dawn, whether it's following the main story missions or going off the beaten path and exploring the massive amount of side missions, treasure hunts, cargo drops, outposts, or going hunting, or maybe even fishing. As you can see, the game looks stunning. The trees, the water, fauna, and the lighting, it's all really nice. The game was being run on a PS4 Pro and the frame rate is good. Hope County has various different terrains, from barren wastes to hills teeming with stunning vegetation and wildlife. While wandering, also remember to keep looting, find all the scavenged materials to upgrade your base and upgrade your weaponry. Obviously, look around for plants, they'll do a lot as well. Make sure you watch out for planes passing by, highwaymen dropping supplies out to their troops. Find the drop to get that loot, but watch out for enemies as they'll also be looking for it. Just make sure you watch out for that wildlife. Some are easy, some are extremely difficult. Again, this was just a wolverine and it did do me a little bit of damage. Make sure you loot it. Make sure you hand in the skins to upgrade weapons. Obviously, do not try and take on a bear or anything with a low class weapon, because it's just not going to work. You will of course find towers in Hope County. These can be traversed in a number of ways. Some are able to be climbed. Others you will need to rappel, which means you do have to get the rappel perk. And once again, just like in Far Cry 5, in some of the higher places that you do travel, you do get an uneasy sense of vertigo once you're up the top. The camera starts to shake, and it becomes a little bit weird. And then, like in all Far Cries, the only way to get up, or should I say get down from being up, is the trusty wingsuit. Just remember to pull up, or use your parachute to land. You will meet a lot of characters in New Dawn. Completing their missions adds them to your roster, so if you ever need backup, these characters will be ready, each specialising in a certain thing such as explosives, snipers, etc. There are some really funny characters and animals in New Dawn, including Horatio the wild boar, and humans like Pastor Jerome, Gina, and an old lady called Nana, who is the sniper. And who could forget Herc? Yes, he's back, and funnier than ever. You can unlock perks by completing missions and freeing the characters, or by completing the treasure hunts. To do this will involve a little bit of exploring and some cunning little puzzles. There is a perk system in game like always, and you need to remember to grab such things as lockpicking straight away, as there is a ton of safes all over the place with goodies inside. There is some fun stuff such as Deer Photograph, where you stand at various points in different locations and take a snapshot of the way the area looked before the apocalypse and what it looks like now. This is another way to gain perks. There is a great addition called Expeditions, which allow you to play a replayable mission to recover a package from the clutches of the Highwaymen in 7 unique maps. Speak to Roger at Prosperity and he will take you to the start of each mission, drop you off with supplies. From here, scout the area and look for the coloured flare highlighting where the package is to be found. When you get to the package, as soon as you collect it, there will be a timer that comes up and shows exactly how long until the enemy knows your position, and then all hell breaks loose until he evacuates you from the collection point. These missions are highly enjoyable and can be replayed on different difficulty levels for better rewards each time, and believe me, they are not easy.
The package, we're gonna need to leave in a hurry. The Highwaymen are going to keep attacking you no matter what, so grab the goods and go.
You have outposts which you have to retake from the Highwaymen. This can be done in many ways, but try and do it quietly, as you don't want to set off the alarms, as backup is not far away. When you have taken back these outposts, they act as a fast travel point to parts of the map once your home base is upgraded, so don't scavenge them until later. This means that you can effectively reset the outpost for a harder difficulty. So overall, I really enjoyed Far Cry New Dawn, but then again I did actually love Far Cry 5, and it was one of the first games that I actually really did 100%. The game's got a lot going for it, and obviously I got sent a pre-release copy which didn't have any of the pre-release patches, day one patch, etc. So I had a few technical issues, such as some of the hitboxes being slightly off, where I would perform a straight headshot on someone and it would just go through them or miss. But apart from that, everything was fine. The one other negative that I would state is, for me personally, I didn't do a lot of missions with a sidekick, with one of the NPCs, due to the fact that when I did, the NPC kind of got in the way kind of a lot, wandered into my line of sight, etc. But overall, this was a great game and I'd give it 8 out of 10. Thank you very much, I will see you soon. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment and pop by the channel at twitch.tv/LastRides.